Okay, I'm only sending this to really techie people because this is not a pretty process. But if you want to make your agenda a live link where when you make an update, it automatically updates to Schoology, here's the best way. So you have your agenda. I'm going to copy everything over into a Google Drawing. So start a new Google Drawing and paste your agenda over. Now when you first paste it, it is going to look kind of ugly because you got your links here. So you'd have to just rearrange it like you would a slide. It's just like a slideshow, you know, bring these, do order, bring to front. You can make your agenda take up that whole space, make it big. So if I do that, and then I can bring Friday over now, it should be front. Like I said, you're only gonna have to do this part once. Okay, so once, let's say I just completed that whole thing. And now I just say math agenda. I'm gonna save it. Now, in Schoology, I'm going to actually go to the materials page first. So I'm gonna go like I'm going to add an assignment. And I'm gonna go to insert content, and I'm gonna go to Google Drive Resources app. If you've never used this, you might have to connect it the first time you do this. Okay, then I'm going to click on that agenda, and I want to go to Import, Embed. And this is the only reason you have to do it in assignments, because you don't have that choice in updates until you do that. So now I'm going to go to Updates. I'm going to click on the Resource app. Click on Apps. And now it should pop up, and I now should have the choice. When I hit import, I can import and embed. Okay, here's the really, really ugly part. Now you know that looks really small. I mean, you see that it's pretty small. So if I hit the agenda, you got to do a little bit of coding here. That's kind of ugly. So you right click on it and hit inspect. Okay. If you find here where the length and width is, then you can change it. So if I do Control F in this and search iframe, there's no length and width there, but if I go down a few, okay, I think this is the one with the long, maybe one more down. Okay, here it is. It ended up being the 9th one down. So you can see the width and the height. 560, 315. If I click these 3 dots here and hit edit as HTML, I can go in and change the height. So let's say I want the width to be 900 and the height to be 600. Okay, now if I just click out of it, you'll see it gets bigger, and I can hit post. So now if I can get out of the code, if I edit something in this Google Drawing, so let's say now I want to move my Thursday in, or I want to, you know, delete this. Now if I refresh in Schoology, it'll automatically change like a live link. Now, the one thing you do need to remember is this is still a Google Doc. So you need to change the permissions. And if you don't change the permissions, then people won't be able to see it. So change it to anyone with the link and done. And then that way everybody can see those permissions. And I like it because now anytime you make any updates, if you change something midweek, then it'll automatically go to your